I want to start by talking about my philosophy of teaching. And then with that, I'd like to segue into the importance of educating the public regarding the trucking industry. It's that education that's going to change the image of trucking, and educating the public is the only way to do that. For starters, I feel like teachers and facilitators not only serve in those capacities, but also as mentors. Through those roles, they strive to empower and motivate, not only developing thoughtful, critical thinkers, but also enhancing the way they are receiving and retaining valuable information. I relate this back to the way we handled Trucking Day at the Texas State Capitol through various forms of education. We utilize the Interstate 1 truck, which is an educational tool, a teaching truck, where people can come inside, speak to drivers who have millions of miles of safe driving, and then they can also practice driving. They can do that through a simulation. Not only can they do those two things, but they also can climb up into the cab of the truck. They can see where the blind spots are. They can see where what a driver truly sees. Not many people, unless you are a professional driver, have been into the cab of an 18-wheeler. And this is a wonderful tool to make sure that the public understands how to share the road. As an educator, it's important to me to communicate across differences and establish a safe environment where learners feel heard and appreciated. I exercise inclusive education, taking into account differences in learning style as well as differences in background and experience that will affect the way a learner approaches and understands the information. I think this is key as we're talking to people who do not drive, who have been driving for years, from children to adults. On top of that, we're speaking to legislators, people who are making the laws. Everyone has very different experiences that we're approaching about the image of trucking. I work to create a learning environment through constructive discussions, and I feel that learners engage when they understand the information is applicable to their lives. I work to engage in creative facilitation of materials that I think further enhances retention, understanding, and engagement. And to that degree, not only do we speak about the importance and the essentiality of trucking at such events like the Trucking Day at the Texas State Capitol, but we also do this at different school events, whether it be elementary schools to graduating seniors who are about to go off and be on the road completely by themselves, sometimes in different states. And then again, we go to the Capitol and speak to legislators who are making laws about sharing the road and speed limits, texting and driving, all of those important factors in safety.